Good evening. Good evening, everyone. How are y'all doing tonight? Excellent. You're an excellent. Can we bring the level of volume in the room down, please? Thank you. I'd like to welcome you all to the AAPG SEPM All-Student Reception, generously sponsored by ExxonMobil. As we enjoy ourselves tonight, I'd like to ask that you take a minute to think about this organization and its near 100-year history. Whether you're 18 or 81, there's somebody that came before you that volunteered to make this organization what it is today. I think it's very important that we take a minute, look around, and thank these people in the convention center or in this reception who have dedicated their volunteer hours to make this organization what it is today. For the past 3 years, I've served as chair of the Student Chapters Committee, and during that time, we've had an amazing amount of growth in the number of students, student chapters, and student activities, none of which would have been possible without the incredible support of the leadership team consisting of Bryant Folk, Stephanie Thomas, Rhonda Welch, and a host of others who have dedicated countless hours to providing the student programming that we all appreciate. Chairing a committee the size of the Student Chapter Committee takes a lot. The three things that really have helped me get through this is the incredible support of my spouse, Sarah, the generous support of my employer, Chevron. They also sponsor student and faculty dues at this point, the Chevron Student Lounge and the Convention Center, which I encourage you to visit, and assist with sponsorship of the student field trip. Lastly, my mentors and my network, people that have been there for me and I can call friends and have really helped me figure out what the next step for this committee and the students should be. And lastly, I want to thank the students. You guys have been an incredible group of students to work with, and I've enjoyed every minute of it. I'd like to invite Bryant Folk to the stage now. Bryant will be taking over the Student Chapter Committee from 2013 to 2016.
Thank you, Richard. Richard is officially done with student chapters, and now his life is over because he's now AAPG secretary. So congratulations, Richard. Before I go through a couple of these slides, before I go through a couple of these slides, I'd like to thank a couple people first. Number one, ExxonMobil for supporting this. I know Richard already mentioned it, but Bob Stewart, not only for getting us funding for this, but for helping student programs all over the world and just in general adding to technical skills of students everywhere. So thanks, Bob. And I'm sure Richard will thank this person at the end, but I don't think he gets enough appreciation for all the work he does. But Mike Malinik, the AAPG staff, for helping all the students. So this was Richard's Student Chapter Committee leadership team, and he already thanked them. Just really quick, we wanted to highlight some of the growth that has occurred in the last 6 or 7 years here. The arrows denote when corporate student-sponsored dues, when student dues were paid for by corporate sponsorship, first by Halliburton, then by Chevron. Since then, student membership has increased by 7,000 students, which is more than double. Similarly, new student chapters have increased by 124, which again is just about double of what we had. So hopefully I can carry on some of the momentum that Richard started and continue this growth, and hopefully we can make it sustainable, effective growth. This is a map of our distribution of student chapters globally, which just gives you an idea of the extent of our program. You can see that we're on just about every continent, and a lot of that growth has occurred abroad. So not only will we hope to continue that growth abroad, but we'll also hope to reactivate a lot of those blue dots, which are indicative of an inactive chapter. And that'll be a key goal of this next executive committee. Real quick, and this is the most important part for the students in the room, if you ever have any questions about AAPG, resources that you can leverage, maybe potential scholarships, ideas on how to get a job, this is our leadership team. Each one of you has a student chapter liaison in your section or region. Please feel free to contact them. My contact information, you can get on the AAPG website. You can come up to me when this is over, and I can give you a business card. You guys shoot me an email with any questions you have, and I'll be sure to get right back to you. I think we've gotten a lot better on responses to student inquiries, so hopefully we can continue that. All right, with that, I'll hand it back over to Richard. Thank you all very much for attending. I look forward to the next 3 years.
At this point, I'd like to invite the Bob Stewart to the stage to represent Exxon Mobil.
All right, I'm going to keep this to less than a half hour. ExxonMobil's been doing this for decades, this event, and it brings us great pleasure to do it every year. You will hear numbers of people tonight talking about how the students are the lifeblood of our society and our industry, and it's very true. But tonight, who ExxonMobil wants to give a big thank you to are the faculty that have been invited to attend tonight as well. Without the effort that they put in to educate you guys, it would never work. So from ExxonMobil to all the faculty members who are here tonight, thank you very much.
Now I'd like to invite the president of AAPG to say a few words, Ted Beaumont.
Thanks, Richard. Just want to say, during my term as president, I wanted to emphasize science. We're trying to get more technical divisions in AAPG now. Our first one that we've had in the last, for 20 years, we just voted in, which is petroleum structure and geomechanics. I encourage you, if you're interested in that, to join that new division. And we have other divisions, but we would like to get other new divisions started too. So anyway, I encourage you guys to stay members, to get active, and I'm sure there's a future president of AAPG in this room somewhere. Maybe it's Richard. But I'm sure there are others too. Anyway, thank you very much. Stay active and stay members. We need you. Thanks.
Now I'd like to welcome David Budd, current president of SEPM, to the stage to say a few words.
Thank you. Ted mentioned that they formed a new division this year. SEPM was, I believe, the first division ever formed in AAPG back in 1926, and it grew up and left the house and became its own separate society back in the 1960s. But we're always delighted to participate in this meeting. It's still our annual meeting. And students are a large part of the meeting for us as well as for AAPG. I went by the student poster session, AAPG's, earlier today, saw some great presentations, and I invite you all to attend the SEPM student poster session tomorrow. And like Ted, I'll simply conclude that our society, like AAPG, depends upon active members. You don't have meetings like this, you don't have an event like this, unless you have someone who will organize it. And so you have to get involved. You join societies not because you're going to get a journal, but you join it for the networking and the opportunity to share information, meet people, and learn from each other. So I encourage you, whatever societies you belong to as students, become full members when the opportunity presents itself. Get engaged, stay engaged. You won't regret it. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of the meeting. Oh, another thing. It's nice to be at a student function where they don't serve pizza.
Even though I'm not a student, I still like pizza a lot, though. At this point, we're going to move into the award portion of the evening. We'll be revealing the Shell-sponsored oral and poster session winners. I'd like to invite Sue Waters to the stage for this.
Hello. On behalf of Shell, it is my extreme pleasure to announce the winners of the 2013 AAPG Student Poster Session. This was an incredible year. We had 122 abstracts submitted for the session, and from those, the top 15 were selected for this juried competition. The quality of these posters today was truly outstanding. In recognition of the students' exceptional work, each of the 15 will receive a $250 travel stipend. Students can pick up their travel stipend tomorrow at the volunteer check-in desk. Just ask for Nancy. I would like that the students stand and be recognized now. I would also like to recognize the efforts of our 7 judges who worked very hard this morning to evaluate these posters. Thank you very much, judges. Okay, now for the winners. We will start with 4th place. The 4th place author receives $500 tonight, and their department receives a check for $250. The 4th place paper is Interaction Between Depositional and Post-Depositional Processes in the Cenozoic Northern North Sea and Implications for Understanding Basin Scale Fluid Flow, with Toby Olabayo of the University of Manchester. Come forward. Okay, 3rd place. The 3rd place author receives $1,000 tonight, and their department receives a check for $500. The 3rd place paper is Fluvial Geomorphology Changes Linked to Tectonic Effects During the Late Eocene, Oligocene in the Northern Llanos Foreland Basin of Colombia, Lucia Torrado of the University of Houston. Okay, moving on to 2nd place. The 2nd place author receives $1,500 and their university a check for $7,500. Ooh. The 2nd place winner is Petroleum Prospectivity of the Southwest Nicaraguan Rise, based on regional integration of seismic and well data, Luis Carlos Carvajal Arenas of the University of Houston.
Go Cougs! Thanks. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, what we've been waiting for. First place. The first place author receives $2,000 tonight, and their department receives $1,000. The first place paper is Crustal Provinces of the Nicaraguan Rise as a Control on Source Rock Distribution and Maturity, Brian Ott, University of Houston. Okay. Congratulations. Judging of the 2013 student oral papers is going on now throughout these 3 days of the convention, and the winners will be announced later in the Explorer. I would like for us to recognize last year's oral competition winners, if they would stand and wave. Fourth place oral winner last year was Gavin Graham from Imperial College London. Hey. Third place was Eugene Szymanski from the University of Kansas. Right back there. Second place was Magdalena Osborne from California Institute of Technology. And first place was Kelly Hilburn from University of Washington. So congratulations again to all our winners.
So every year we have an award handed out, or multiple awards handed out for the best student chapter. This award is sponsored by Schlumberger. To present that award today, we have Abdul Jamadulin here in the audience somewhere. Oh, please come forward.
Hello, Pittsburgh. And clean sweep from Houston. I'm from Houston, so I'm honored to be here to represent Schlumberger to give out outstanding student chapter awards. I've been in the industry for 22 years. Out of that, 15 is with Schlumberger, and I enjoyed every moment of that. We love students, we honor them, and we appreciate their contribution. At the same time, we honor the instructors and teachers and mentors. We love them all. So, my name is Abul Jamaluddin, and I go by Jamal. My friends call me Jamal. I'm a technical advisor with Schlumberger. On top of that, since we love training and development, I head the North American training and development business for Schlumberger. So I've got two hats. So we appreciate how much the students mean to us. So I have 6 awards to give out. The first 2 is the International Honorable Mention of winners. And the first is University of Sriwijaya in Palembang, Indonesia. And the honorable amount is $750. I don't know if we have representative from Indonesia. The The second honorable mention award goes to Jutovas Lorand University in Budapest, Hungary, $250. Do we have representation? All right, we move on. The two, we have. There we go.
I am the industry mentor of the university. Yeah?
Budapest?
Budapest.
Lovely. Thank you very much. Please.
Thank you very much indeed. Thank you.
Now we have two honorable mention from United States. The first honorable mention is University of Utah. Do we have representation? The second honorable mention for the Wichita University for $250. All right. Student chapter award winner, international, goes to University of Indonesia for $1,500. And the student chapter award for United States is Colorado School of Mines. Whoa! There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. This is the 16th year that Schlumberger is sponsoring this Student Chapter Award, and we do appreciate your participation and active involvement. I'd like to thank you again. Appreciate your time. Thanks.
We used to hold this event in conjunction with the IBA Awards ceremony, and as you all know, we've defeased the two now. We still want to recap the IBA winners, though. I'm asking that Brian Folk come to the stage to do just that.
So just want to thank all the students in the room who participated in IBA. We obviously did the awards ceremony yesterday evening, but we'll just do a quick recap. Third place from the Middle Eastern region was Sultan Qaboos University. Are they in here tonight? Second place winners from the Mid-Continent section were the University of Oklahoma. And in first place, having an excellent year in student programs, University of Utah won the Imperial Barrel Award. And a list of all the sponsors are outside the door. And as Dave Cook mentioned yesterday, we greatly appreciate all the sponsorship levels. Thank you.
So at this point of the evening, we're going to present our most prestigious awards. I'm going to ask the room to come down to quiet. To present this award is known as the Hartman Award. And for those of you who were at Long Beach last year, you met Mr. Hartman. He was the founder of the student chapters. Him and a group of people started 4 student chapters as a pilot program to see how it would work. Look around you. It worked well. So we honor Mr. Hartman and the recipient of this award for dedication to students. To present the award, I'd like to invite Doug Patchen to the stage.
Thank you. I've been very fortunate to know the person we're going to honor tonight for more than 30 years, ever since I met her when she was a student, and I interviewed her at the AAPG meeting in Oklahoma City. And since then, she's done an awful lot for students throughout her career at various levels, beginning mentoring individual students during the summer programs at the West Virginia Geological Survey, working to advise the students at the WVU Department of Geology, where Lee actually formed the AAPG chapter and still serves as their advisor today. Moving on up the ranks, Lee has also been the person that's put together every student job quest in the Eastern section, beginning with the first one right through the most current one. And now she's working with the IBA teams to create teams, to get more teams to participate in the East. So I can't think of anyone more deserving for this award than my good friend, Lee Avery. Lee.
So we have one program left to present the awards of. If you haven't heard of it, you should have heard of it because it's really incredible. It's called the YouTube Contest. So all we ask is student chapters, even though you're required to submit a report in writing once a year to remain active, you have the option of participating in a competition that will allow you to win cash prizes for presenting a video of what you've done for the last year in 3 minutes or less. Denise Cox will present this award. Before she does, I'm going to play a mashup of all the videos we received this year. Hopefully.
Hello, everyone. How many of you out there have your student chapters on Facebook? Yeah. What about the rest of you? This is how we keep in contact. I know we're old, but this is a digital environment now, and we want to see you on social media. I'm looking for you and your student chapter in the coming year. I will friend you, and I will like your activities. It's how we keep young as an organization. Well, it's my great pleasure to announce the winner of the YouTube video contest. In third place, UPN, Universitas Pengembangan Yuen Nasional Veteran Indonesia. I had the great pleasure of meeting the students from Indonesia, and they are my Facebook friends, and I do like their activities. So we'll be mailing them a check for their third place YouTube video. In the second place, my newest friends from the University of Alaska Fairbanks. Congratulations, second place. They're actually receiving their cash from Mike's pocket. Should I be announcing the amount of these awards? I'm sorry. Our friends at Indonesia had received $100 for their third place finish. Our friends at Fairbanks, $300. And in first place, winning the amount of $1,000 for the YouTube video, San Diego State. I don't see it. Do we have our friends here from San Diego State? Because I know I've edited your resumes. Yes, excellent. Congratulations. If you stand here, we're going to be playing it. Hold on. We'll be showing an example of their fine work.
I can honestly say that we don't see that very often. It's a level of detail that's pretty incredible, and it's a large part of why the program exists today. My name is Billy Houston. I'm a past chair of the Student Chapters Committee. And if you bear with me for a moment, I'd just like to give you a brief history of the student programs at AAPG.
I would like to make one last announcement. I would like to challenge those of us that are in the industry to sponsor this YouTube event. It is exciting when I get hits on Facebook. Go to my student chapter YouTube video and like it. I'm out there, we're out there looking, and sponsors, we need your dollars to support this great way of capturing the excitement of our student chapters. Thank you all, and please have a great time.
So we'll have two things left here. Closing remarks, and then we'll have the young professionals come on stage and announce the winners of the contest they ran. The challenge, thank you. Nice plug there. I just wanted to say that President Beaumont's comments are exactly spot on. Stay involved, drive harder, do more. I would like to see all of you in industry one day as captains of industry, whatever that may be. And I hope you have a passion for the science going forward. Thank you. And now, if Nick L. will come to the stage.
Thanks, Richard, for not mangling my name. Hi, I'm Nick Legrillier, and I'm the chair of the Young Professionals Committee. For the past several years, we've organized a networking challenge where we try to encourage students to meet AAPG leadership and industry professionals. And it's my pleasure tonight to announce to you the winner of the cash prize of $500. The winner is Mark Stevenson from Stephen F. Austin University in Texas. Please go up to the stage. No big check here, right?
Thank you. Yes, sir. Thank you.
So without further ado, I hope you enjoy the night and have a great convention. Thank you.
Unless Bob Stewart cuts us off, the bars are open until 8, and the room is open until 8. Enjoy yourselves. Thank you again.